All right, hello everyone. This is DayTraderRockStar, and I am going to do a couple stock reviews going into the first week of June here. The 10 for 1,000 watch list was just released. I released that each and every Sunday night, a series of 10 stocks that are set up to move during the week, technical setups, and usually out of those 10 stocks, I have one best of trade of the week. It's called the kick-ass trade of the week. And this week, I figured I'll just send this out to the public. Microsoft is looking very good here. It's a beautiful pattern I look for all the time. It's an inverted head and shoulders pattern, a nice basing pattern, which you'll find on the bottom of trends and stuff. But what's really interesting is we have a nice little consolidation between the 20 and 200 period moving average, and that 200 period moving average is also being used as the neckline here. So pretty much the neckline of the pattern is also the 200 period moving average, and that's very significant for a trade like this. So we're looking at average 2098. About 2098 is the 200 period moving average. Now, I sent an alert out on this one on Friday where I took a position in on it, and I'm expecting a break above the 200 here. The stochastics are set up very nice. I'm going to zoom in here, and you can see just a nice, what you want to look for is actually just a nice consolidation between the 20 period moving average and the 200, and we closed above the 20 for the last 4 days actually. We closed above, so it's really starting to hold this 20 period moving average, and right up above us is the 200. And again, the 200, when that 200 comes into play, it's the same area as overhead resistance as either a trend line or a neckline. That area becomes really important. So a break at that level is going to definitely shoot this market up. Well, shoot this stock up, and just because one of the other reasons I wanted to do this video is I believe this market's on the verge of making a tremendous, a short-term violent rally to the upside here. And even though we are in overbought conditions, I do think we're going to get another pop here. There's a lot of good setups in the market. A lot of the transportation stocks, a lot of the the transportation index is also set up to move. And I think a couple of these big components are really going to lift this market. So this is the 10 for 1,000. The kick-ass trade on the 10 for 1,000 watch list for June, the week of June 1st. And you can see that on the Day Trading Radio. Day Trading Radio's on the air every day, calling the markets, live setups. I have the live video screen right there, so when the markets get set up, you just call them out, and you get to see what I see and what I trade. So hopefully you can come by and check that out. That's at daytradingradio.com. One other stock I'm just going to show you as a little bonus here. One of those transportation stocks that are setting up nice. I got ConocoPhillips here. Well, actually, we'll take a look at ConocoPhillips, and then we'll also look at another one here. But ConocoPhillips, this is another situation. I talked about many of my videos here. One of the patterns I look for is what's called a slanted inverted head and shoulders pattern, where you see this nice little slanted neckline which holds this trend line down. And it's a neckline because actually if you rotated this on its side or rotated it that way, it would look like a perfect inverted head and shoulders pattern. But this is a slanted, and I use this downward trend line as the neckline. So once we get that break above that downward trend line, that first break above the 50-20 period moving average, I look for that sideways consolidation and for the 20 to come underneath us. So the 20 is now underneath the price, holding the price up. We have some good overhead resistance right here, and you can actually have a nice shot of actually pushing up against this 200 period moving average, which a lot of the market sectors have been pushing this one. So that's another stock, and there's a few other good ones out there. Just to throw some out: Kraft, Cephalon. Rambus is setting up. Some of these that didn't make it to the watch list but are still looking very good. VMC, Vulcan Materials, Marvell, MRVL, and Whole Foods Mart, WFMI, that pulled back to an important level. So definitely check that out. I hope to see you on the site. This is DayTraderRockStar. Watch Microsoft early this week for a nice breakout.